Alright, so, yo, what's up, guys? So, I was recording this before, and I noticed that it wasn't picking up my audio for some reason, and I was about halfway through recording when I realized that it wasn't picking me up, so here we are now. So, I'm making this video because I've gotten people ask- Oop, I accidentally hit my phone. I have gotten people wanting me to commission them, or people making fan art of me, and holy shit, I appreciate it. I fucking love being drawn. But the thing is, people never seem to draw me right. And so, this is going to be a PSA video for anybody who is looking to draw me, for fan artists who have drawn me and still want to continue to draw me, or people looking to get me to commission them. This goes as a PSA to all of you, and anybody who says, hey, can you commission me? I will be sending this to them so that you guys know exactly how to draw me. Alright? Before I show my ref sheet and explain, one thing that I want to knock out first, I know everybody has their own art styles. I know that much. However, there are certain art styles that I'm not particularly fond of, and I just want to say now, please do not make me accurate to human bodily anatomy. That is not how I like being drawn. I've seen so many people draw me like that, and it pisses me off so much. Well, not really pisses me off, but it just irritates me a lot. And so I wanted to knock that out of the way first, right? I want you guys to try to replicate Unknown Spy's art style or my art style to the best of your ability. Or at least close to. Because I really fucking love my art style. I fucking love it. And I also love Unknown Spy's art style, so please, just try to recreate it. Or Crystal Calico. I also love Crystal Calico's art style. Fucking love you. You are holy shit. I love your animation memes. Bet you guys didn't expect that. Yes, I am a weird person. I love animation memes. I love weird stuff. I love Undertale. I love anime. I'm just your average internet weirdo. Alright? By the way, this is not going to have much editing. Or I'm not gonna edit at all. So, if you're drawing while making this, and you wanna draw me, I'm gonna show my ref sheet, and you guys get to draw me, yay. Alright, so, gonna move my PNG to the side. I need to make sure that I have the right one, because I keep moving, like, the wrong one. Because I have a lot of stuff on my OBS, so, gonna move myself over to here so that you guys can see my sexy, fabulous face. And I'm gonna toggle my ref sheet on, alright? So, first things first, alright? One thing that irritates me the most about fan art, alright? The burn scars, the wings, and the eyes, alright? I'm gonna knock out the eyes first, alright? So, I'm gonna zoom in so that you guys can see, alright? You see this? You see my lovely, my sexy, lovely face here? Alright? You notice how my eyes are different? For some fucking reason, fan artists love to draw my art, not art, they love to draw my eyes the same exact way. If you were looking at, like, the darker green, like, the pupils, whatever, the eye color, I don't know what they are, whatever. People love to draw them the same exact way. Please, don't do this. Don't do this. Please, draw them as they are. On my ref sheet. Don't draw them your way. Don't draw them another way. Please, keep them as accurate as you can. And also, I know you guys can't see my mouse. Whatever. But the little thingies under my eyes, that isn't mascara or whatever. I don't wear makeup. Those are dark circles. Because when you have 12 kids, you're obviously gonna have dark circles under your eyes. I don't know why you guys can't draw me right. Also, people seem to forget that I have a fucking beard. Guys, please. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Yeah. That's that. And then for the burn scars, right? People seem to draw them in a lighter tone, or just not draw them at all. Please draw them properly. And I don't know the exact, like, color hex code, but it should be sort of like a rusty sort of like red color. Alright? And now, I know people are gonna be like, okay, well, what's the reasoning why you have permanent burn scars? So, that tells me that you haven't read the web series. Go fucking read it right now and then come back to me. No, I'm just kidding. I'll explain why. Because I know that some people don't really have the time to read, or they're just too busy, or they have fucking ADHD like me. I'm gonna speedrun the shit out of this, but basically, in canon lore, I was abused by my parents since the age of 2. When I was 18, I fled to cyberspace, managed to get there safely. A few years later, went back to, Earth, and I went to my parents' house, saw that they were shit-talking me, calling me things like whore, slut, that sort of thing. Like, they had, like, photos of me and, like, newspapers and shit of me printed out, and they had written that on me on, like, one of those, like, corkboard things. And because I saw that, I tore it down, I burnt down my parents' house, and I froze for a moment, remembered that I was sexually abused by someone, not gonna name who, but I was sexually abused by him. And because of that, I froze and ended up getting burned. And now, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, but why is it permanent? See, the thing is, how cyberspace is written, if you're a top idol, whatever happens to you in other worlds or planets, and you die there, and come back to cyberspace, whatever happens there stays with you. Whatever scars you have, or whatever scars you did have in your past life, stay with you in your body. And they become a part of who you are, to show that you survived, that you lived. And yeah. And so that's why I have not only permanent burn scars, but I also have permanent self-harm scars on both my thighs and my upper arms and my wrists. Because, yeah. And also, because I know that I need to start doing this, but for fan artists that do want to draw me, there should be a scar in the middle of my chest. Because if you guys remember reading Cyberspace for the first time, that very first chapter, I stab myself in the chest in a bathtub and bleed out and drown in said bathtub. So there is a scar, a permanent scar in my chest from the knife. So there's that. So that happened. There is also the wings. People seem to love drawing my wings in every single piece of art, right? I'm gonna ask you guys to respectfully not, unless it is something like a huge, like, piece of lore that happened to me, and you're making fan art of that specific piece, or part of the timeline. That is the only time when I want them present. If it is just me in a casual setting, respectfully, don't draw them, because, fun fact about me, right? I don't have my wings toggled on all the time. I think you guys missed that. I do not have them toggled on all the fucking time. I only have them in my fan art, or my official art, to sort of show what they look like. And, yeah. And also, another thing that people seem to do, consistently fucking drawing me with a dog tail. Y'all have the tendency to forget that I also have a toggleable shark tail. And I want to see more art of me with said shark tail. I know that there's plenty of art of me before with said shark tail, but I want to see more recent art of me with the shark tail. It's literally the same shark tail that I've used before. I might add it on at a later time to the ref sheet just so that you guys know what it looks like and how to draw it, but yeah. I have also seen people completely ignore the demon patterns, and I know that I've also sort of, like, ignored them, but that's because, like, I lack motivation to draw most of the time, so drawing for me is a very rare thing nowadays, at least right now because of how, like, busy I am, and I've just been overall demotivated because fucking ADHD is a bitch. But, yeah, that's a thing. I think I've also, like, I know that someone's gonna ask, well, can I draw you in, like, other outfits? Absolutely. However, right, there is something that I do want to tell fan artists, and just artists in general who want to draw me. Respectfully, do not draw me with that. If you're gonna draw me shirtless, do not draw me without top surgery scars. Absolutely do not draw me without top surgery scars if you are going to draw me shirtless. Also, do not draw me in any feminine way, such as, like, the little :3 face. Do not draw me with that. Right? Do not draw me in a skirt. Do not draw me wearing anything pink. Do not draw me wearing thigh highs or knee highs or whatever. Do not draw me wearing anything girly or anything with, like, unicorns, flowers, whatever on it. Anything, like, deemed girly. Do not put me in makeup. Do not do any of that. Please. Thank you. Because this is something that I don't think a lot of people talk about when it comes to being trans, especially trans mask. But for me especially, I do not like being drawn in a feminine way. Because growing up, I was forced into a girl box, a female box. I was forced to like unicorns, I was forced to like pink, I was forced to wear bows in my hair, I was forced to have a pink room with glitter and anything girly and ponies and flowers. No! No. Do not draw me like that. I have worked for years to stray away from that. And I'm speaking for all trans masks and trans men, specifically trans men. A lot of us do not want to be drawn in a girly way, right? There's a huge portion of us who do not like this because trans men have for years tried to fight for our masculinity, and to see me being drawn in a feminine way or in feminine clothing or accessories and stuff, it icks me. It genuinely irks me when people do this. So, out of respect for me and other trans men who also feel the same way, don't. Do not. I think that's everything that oh, my ear. My ear. I also wanted to talk about my ear, right? You can see the rainbow ear. A lot of people fucked this up. They're like, oh, well, it's over at the side. It's on the light green. It's always on the darker green side. Always on the darker green side. And also, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can make the green one, the lighter green one visible, and I can draw it there. No. Don't even do that. Fucking don't. It is always on the darker green side. Always has been, always will be. Alright? What else? I have biceps. I don't really see much art of me with biceps. Like, then again, I'm also guilty of not drawing myself with biceps. And also, I am plus size, so just wanted to throw that out there. It isn't as visible in the art, but I tried to make it a little bit more visible. But yes, I am plus size. I would prefer to be drawn plus size because, yes, that's me. What else? The demon markings. I don't know if I mentioned this, but in the act that I haven't, they have a camo pattern inside of them. So, just wanted to point that out for anybody who isn't as detail-oriented. There's that. Alright? You guys got that? Cool. Alright, so now that we have, I think, all of that out of the way, that is how to draw me. Alright? There are a lot of please do nots and please do's on this. So in the act that you are sort of like listening to me in a different tab, alright, I'm gonna read the please do nots first, right? So, please do not draw art of not safe for work without permission. Don't draw art of me with any rapist, fictional or not. Do not draw me in Vivzy Pop's art style. That is a huge hell no. If I see anyone draw me in Vivzy Pop's art style or with any of Vivzy Pop's characters or anything that Vivzy Pop has drawn or anything like that, no, get out of my community. I don't like Vivzy Pop fans, I don't like Has Been Hotel fans, and I especially hate Hell of Boss fans. Get the fuck out of my community. Alright? Also, don't draw me in any religious art of any kind. This can be Christianity, this can be like Muslim or anything like that. I don't want any association with religious art. Respectfully, please, I have religious trauma and I would greatly appreciate if you guys were to respect that. Also, do not gender bend me. Do not draw me as a girl. Do not. Don't make ship art of me with a girl. No, or anyone feminine. Unless they're a femboy. Femboys are fine. But if it's anybody who is a trans woman, trans femme, non-binary, anybody who's strictly non-binary, don't draw me with them. Please, don't draw me. Don't know. Don't. Do not. Don't ship me with musicians and artists or musicians that I've collaborated with, or any artist that I am a huge fan of. This is something that I feel if I collaborate with, let's just say my favorite artist is Odatari. Let's just say someone drew ship art of me and Odatari and I were to collaborate with him in a future timeline or whatever, that would make me feel very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. And I feel like it would be giving him, like, the impression that, like, my community is full of, like, weirdos who want to ship people together. Like, just don't ship me with real people. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Also, don't ship me with strictly gender-neutral characters. Alright? Don't do that. And don't ship me with creators. This is like YouTubers and like TikTokers and stuff like that. Don't ship me with those guys. Don't ship me with creators that I've collabed with. No. Don't do that. Unless I'm dating them. Unless I am dating them, do not ship me with people that I've collaborated with in general. Do not. Respectfully, do not. However, here's something that you guys can do, alright? Please do draw me with my partners, draw me shirtless, totally fine with that. Draw not safe for work of me, this is like porn, basically. You guys can draw porn art of me or not safe for work of me with permission. You may ship/self-ship with me. I'm more used to the term self-ship, so I'm just gonna call it self-shipping. I'm fine with that. I really don't care. Just as long as you aren't, like, over the tops with it and saying, like, oh my god, he's my partner forever, me. Please don't. That's fucking weird. Don't do that. But yeah, just don't be weird about self-shipping. You guys can freely draw me with my favorite musicians, which is Two Hollis, Asteria, and Otatari. Don't care, you can draw me with them all you want. I would... Okay, also, this is a request to fan artist. Can someone draw me with Otatari? I would love that. I fucking love Otatari, please. Also, you can draw art of me with me and Yorosi. Like, I don't care. Go for it. Yeah. And also, this is one that I fucking love when people do. Draw me as a cowboy, because I don't know if people know, but I grew up in, rural Reading, Pennsylvania. Still live there, unfortunately. I want to be back in, cyberspace, but, I grew up in rural, I know that I'm butchering the pronunciation of that, don't give a shit, but I grew up in, like, rural, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Reading, Pennsylvania, basically. Like, a really, like, far out town in the middle of buttfuck Reading, Pennsylvania. I'm not gonna name which exactly, but just know that I do in fact live in, holy shit, that I do live in Reading, Pennsylvania. I don't care if people know that. I don't really mind, like, at all. In fact, I'm actually proud to live in Reading, Pennsylvania, because we love our trains here. Huge shout out to Train Guy. You're fucking awesome. Huge shout out to you. You said that you're very jealous that I live in Pennsylvania. we take our trains very seriously over here. Like, we love them. We love our trains. So yeah, yeah. I think that's about it. Again, this wasn't edited, like, at all. Like, I'm literally just uploading this as is. I don't care how it sounds. Well, I'm probably gonna, like, throw it into OpenShot, sort of see how it sounds, and do that. Maybe add a little bit of background music, but that's about it. That is literally about it. Alright? So, I'm gonna end it here because this has gone on for almost 25 minutes, and I want to finish my food because I'm eating. So, also, before I end the video, something that I also don't see people really do as much. I have a little tooth poking out of my mouth, and people don't seem to freaking draw that, so... I'm also a little bit guilty, but you know what? Fuck it, we ball. I know someone's gonna ask if they can draw me with any one of my flags. I'd prefer the German flag, but don't care. Just don't draw me in, like, patriotic MAGA art or, like, Trump art or stuff like that. I don't approve of that. I've been very anti-Trump and very anti-MAGA, so don't do that. Don't fucking do that. And also, don't draw me with Charlie Kirk. That's another thing. Fuck Charlie Kirk. If you don't know what he did, I'll probably make a video going over that, but... yeah. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah, I'm done here.